How's it going, everybody? This is Dave, Shivers316, as some of you might know me, from Phandroid.com, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the leaked Hero ROM for the G1. Now, as some of you might know, some of you might not, this is a little bit of an incomplete ROM. It was leaked out by XDan. Apparently, in spite of Haikuro, I don't really know, the whole story, but it was leaked out nonetheless, and, people all over are using it. I never recommend, installing a leaked ROM onto your phone. You never know what it's going to do, but, I like to take risks. So here we are. I'm going to start you off. This is what you see right after you boot up. You get to select your language. You either got English, Chinese from China, or Chinese from Taiwan. I am, I speak English, so I'm going to select that, and maybe I will get a frozen screen. You never know. Let's see what happens if I turn it. Okay, I'm good. So, the next screen that comes up is for using the on-screen keyboard, which actually this ROM does not have installed at the moment. If you want, you can, pick up the HTC IME file and put the HTC keyboard on here yourself. As you can see, I'm just going to type a couple things in here. It sees that I have a Wi-Fi network in my house, asks me if I want to, set it up or not. So, I won't set it up at the moment, but you definitely can do that right at the beginning. Now, the awesome thing about this is you could log into a whole bunch of different accounts right at the beginning. You can log into server accounts, and contact, your contacts and your calendar events and your emails are automatically synchronized. You got Exchange Active Sync. You have your Google account, or you can, do another mail account. So I'm gonna, skip that for the moment also, just so we can, get along in it. Then they have, a bunch of tutorials. Now the tutorials, the great thing about that, I'll show you the first one, is that they give you a little hint into, maybe what we can look forward to in some of these builds. Let's see what we got going on here. So they're going to show us a little. Now that's pretty. If you can see that's what basically the future of this phone holds, and it's pretty damn gorgeous if you ask me, and I'm pretty excited about what's going on here. I mean, as you can see, widgets, and it's just really, really pretty, and I know a lot of people are going to be excited that their phone's going to be able to look like this in the future. So I'm going to back out of that. I'm going to back out of that. And maybe we can. On this next screen, you can set up your social network accounts. They got Facebook, Flickr, and Twitter. That way, you can get all your updates and stuff like that. We'll skip through that. And we'll go on to the next screen. I believe now we're done, so it's probably gonna bring up the home screen. Now, with any build that's not, completely finished, I just gotta force close on the setup right there. So here it is. When you come to the first screen, you got your browser, your maps, your market, messaging. The messaging app is phenomenal. You can compose a message, and it's black background. You also got a black notification bar up here, which is pretty sweet. It's really nice looking to compose a message. You just hit over here. We'll go back. You got the Google search, of course, like always. The regular clock widget. So you go in here. You got the dialer, everything, from normal build, the actual terminal emulators in here already, the super user permissions. You got the tutorials again if you feel like watching them. Contacts is actually called People now. So if you went in there, see, you know, your contacts and whatever. You can set favorites. The music application is phenomenal now. I guess I could show you a little bit of that. Almost iPhone-like. You can scroll through your music like this. If you have the artwork for it, it'll show up real pretty. You know, and that's really nice. What else we have going on here? We have an application called Footprints, which basically you could take. It's like geotagging, and you take pictures of where you are. It requires a wireless network, blah blah blah. So, you know, here's some of the footprints, like the Eiffel Tower, Big Ben. See the Eiffel Tower? It'll tell you the longitude and the latitude of where it is. Exactly where you can, you know, see it on a map if you can see that. And we'll just get back over here. You can have your favorite footprints, you know, places to shop, places to eat, you know, I guess places to sleep, leisure. Market, you know, it seems to work for me. Some people don't, you know, it doesn't work. I didn't sign my Google account in, so, you know, I can't get in there, but yeah, it's definitely working. The browser, now I had a little trouble with the browser. It seemed kind of slow for me. You can see, if you could see over here, the taskbar's kind of on the bottom, going across there to load, and you know, it's a little different here. You know, and if it'll auto rotate, or, you know, whatever. Since I don't have the built-in keyboard, you know, I can add a place to go. We'll go to, you know, we'll go to Fandroid. You know, oh, there it is. There's the Fandroid. So actually, that was pretty fast. You know, and I mean, everything else is basically the same in there. You know, Windows are a little bit different now. You can add a window and it'll slide over. Like I said before, kind of iPhone-like, just like the music app. It's getting a little slicker though. Now we'll get into the settings over here. There's a new thing up here called Personalize, where you can choose a lifestyle or set wallpapers and default ringtones. However, when I click on it, it goes into this section. When I click on something like Lifestyles, I do get a force close. So it goes back to that. Wireless controls works though. You know, set up your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, your mobile networks, mobile network sharing. You know what that means. Here, let's go back in there and get you a little bit more excited. You can share up, unable to turn on right now, incomplete build. You know, your call settings, sound and display. You can go back into here, you know, and set up your social networks, the Facebook, the Flickr, and Twitter. And you got security, you know, handle your applications. Now, on a fresh boot, after a wipe with this, I'm getting 30 megabytes of space. I mean, I was guessing that this would take up a lot of space. It is a rather large file. Locale and text, you know, comes up in Chinese. I'm guessing these are the on-screen keyboard settings, but it's not really working. If we go to the About phone, you can see status, legal information, the system tutorials there. Model number is HTC Hero, and baseband version, the kernel. The build number is Hero Generic. Software version is 1.0.0.A6288. Now this one that I picked up, this particular version of it, is apparently beta 2. I don't really know what beta 1 looked like, but you know, this really gives you a really good, you know, view of what you have to look forward to. I mean, there's a lot, you know, there's, you know, folders you can go into, the live folders, all people, phones, starred. But yeah, I would get pretty excited because there's a lot of good stuff to come. And you know, I'm sure it'll be coming soon. Hikuru is still working on it, And you know, just be patient. Like I said before, you can install this if you want. I'm not going to tell you where to get it. I'm not going to tell you that you should install it. And if you do install it and you brick your phone, it's not my fault. So, you know, don't be sending me emails. Don't be sending Phandroid emails saying, you know, Shivers316 told me to install the Hero ROM and my phone is bricked now. What are you going to do about it? Because, you know, I am not liable for whatever happens to your phone. But yeah, that's about it. If you find it and you like it, I hope you enjoy it. I hope this little view into the world of the Hero ROM was a little bit educational and exciting for you. And, you know, we'll see you soon. Thanks.